Hi guys, da sind wir wieder bei Dream Daddy. In der letzten Folge ging es ziemlich heiß her mit Joseph. Sind wir jetzt zusammen? Oder wie geht es weiter? Und ganz am Ende war genau Amandas Graduation Party mit Surprise und so. Und da steigen wir jetzt wieder ein. But first, Mac and Cheese. Oh Gott, wie habe ich den denn gemacht? Ich glaube, er hat einen deutschen Akzent, ne? Oder ich habe es versucht. Jens, mein Dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bad. I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes and colors. Each one of them fine quality, screen printed with a logo and visage of world-renowned witch house outfit, Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers, but more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna. Nee, wirklich nicht. Come on, Jens, you can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Ugh.
Hey. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. Dankeschön, ja. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Jens. Brian, you made it. Ha, I don't buzz up. No. I don't know. Wie klingt der denn nochmal? Ich habe einen starken American Accent versucht, aber ich kriege ihn gerade nicht hin. I don't pass up a good Mac. Nee, den müsst ihr jetzt mit Vorlieb nehmen, sorry. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Da ist er. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? Wow. This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro.
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Yay. Sure thing, dude. Brian and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Die SchreiberInnen sind auch müde geworden dann. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Brian ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Bro.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Sagt es der doch selber? Das ist ihre Party? Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese.
Oh.
The perfect cheddar to back ratio. Beautiful work, Jens. Thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already do a thing or two. Let's get together for a trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Pew.
Yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Oh,
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
oh,
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Warum sind alle so weird? Wissen die, dass ich was mit Joseph hatte? Und sind deswegen so komisch? Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
hey.
Hey, man. Matt. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of the talking banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. Have you gotten that oregano smell out of your upholstery yet? Still working on it. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. I stare at Lucian. He knows. I know. But I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Haben wir den bis jetzt ignoriert? Das ist doch super weird, oder nicht? Joseph, it's so good to see you again.
Oh,
A great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, that would be fun. Or we could take the yacht out again. Joseph sidles up to me and presses a kiss against my neck. Wait, this feels weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary?
yeah.
Yeah, we're actually staying together. Ich möchte irgendwas schmeißen. What? Why?
Yeah.
For a lot of reasons. There's the kids, for one. And the fact that we have to be a pillar for this community. So many people look up to us as the model marriage, and I would have to let my parishioners down.
Oh.
But that doesn't stop you and I from, you know. I pull away from Joseph. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect, and God, how I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing the 7 seas in search of Margarita with Bill. But this is real life, and all we can do is find Margarita's out wherever we can. I look down, too nervous to respond. I feel his hand on mine. I don't pull away. Oh, this is a breakup talk. Ugh.
Oh,
I'll leave you to think about it, but just know that you can reach out to me
nice.
for anything. Joseph gets up and walks away. Oh, mein Herz! I don't know what to think. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops! What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you.
Huh.
For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend.
Huh?
I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Yeah, don't cry. I swear to God, Jens, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Ja. Würde ich auch. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time.
Ah.
Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. Aww. It's us. Kinda shocking, all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Ugh.
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. Ich habe gerade ein Achievement bekommen für Amandas Good Ending. Also es gibt anscheinend auch ein Bad Ending. Das war mir nicht klar. Stell mir vor, oh Gott. Das hätte ich... Oh, das hätte mir auch mein Herz gebrochen. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah.
Hmm?
I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I think I would be nervous about it. But I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me in the same way that I'll always be looking out for you. Team Shenanigans? Team Shenanigans. Aber Joseph, what the f... Das war's? Ich war nicht ready dafür, warte mal. Wir können ja laden, bevor wir das Dreier-Date machen. Also das dritte mit Joseph. Weil, boah, das geht gar nicht, weil ich will noch Matt daten und eigentlich auch noch... Oh, süß! Eigentlich auch noch Damian. Das muss ja gehen. Continue, so, was ist denn? Epilog. Joseph Date 3, Dad. Das kann ja nicht sein.
You've got dads.
So, das heißt, wir daten jetzt erstmal Damian. Den dritten. Ja. Boah, ich bin so sauer auf Joseph, ne? Dass er erst sagt, er hat das alles geklärt mit Mary und dann auf einmal, ja, nee, doch nicht. Übrigens, wir bleiben zusammen. Obwohl... Naja, wir sind jetzt erwachsen und verantwortungsvoll und lenken uns mit einem anderen Date ab. Ever since we had that picnic in the graveyard, Damian and I have been spending a lot of time together. We go on nighttime strolls pretty regularly. He was so impressed with the first letter I wrote him that he insisted we only communicate by post instead of through Dadbook. I initially protested, but he gave me one of his old signet rings to use as a seal for my letters, and I just couldn't say no. Hanging out with that goth dad again? Please, Amanda, you know his name. Elias. Be honest with me here, Pops. Is he actually a vampire? I remember you inviting him into our household that one time, and I've seen The Lost Boys, and I honestly would have preferred trying to see if he could have walked through the threshold of our home under his own power. Yes, Amanda, I have become Damian's familiar. I am compelled under his curse. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Dad.
Turn into a bat. I don't think...
Oh.
What's the point of being a vampire if you can't turn into a bat? There. Well, okay, I'm off.
Oh.
Are you taking the car, or are you flying off into the night on the leathery wings of a bat? One of those. While I'm out, can you throw away the garlic bread that's in the freezer so it don't die? That would be great. Das wäre mein Albtraum, kein Knoblauch mehr essen zu können. I'm keeping it there as insurance, you understand, right? That's my girl. Damian and I walk together along the water's edge, chatting. Damian's cloak. He hates it when people call it a cape. Damian's cloak flutters behind him in the breeze. This is gonna seem like a silly question, but why do goths wear black? Gothic subculture has always been associated with death, so it would make sense that the style surrounding it would be greatly influenced by mourning.
Huh.
Interestingly enough, though, was that in the Victorian era, Queen Victoria herself mourned the death of her late husband for 10 whole years, wearing black for the rest of her life. If that's not goth, I don't know what is. I have another question.
Oh.
Go ahead. How are you so comfortable with death? You mentioned in the graveyard that it helps you appreciate your life or something? Huh. I've experienced several losses over the course of my life, and I truly believe the only manageable way to cope with it is to accept that death is simply part of living. It's the single universal truth for every human who has ever lived. I'm going to die, you are going to die, and life carries on without us. Doesn't that make you feel scared? Not at all. Without the advances of modern science, death was everywhere in the Victorian era, and yet funerals were major social functions. Victorians were obsessed with mementos of their loved ones, even going so far as to take elaborately staged photographs of their dead relatives. Their dead relatives, not their dad. The minutiae of mourning was so complex that there were set periods of grieving that were deemed acceptable based on who in your life had passed. Now we don't have any of that. If you lose someone, you end up feeling lost yourself because we have no modern equivalent of those formalities. We need to allow ourselves time to grieve, to feel that loss fully, but not allow it to consume us. Fühle ich sehr. Finde ich auch. So no, I'm not afraid of death. I believe it is a waste to spend your life dreading the end of it. Yeah. The time we have here is brief and fleeting, and occasionally cruel, but it is at all times precious. To stare death in the face and live despite that, I think, is a noble existence. Let's save the mourning for the dead. Wow, that's beautiful. I can see the moonlight in the bay glint off of Damian's eyes. He smiles. We turn into the harbour and watch ships pass, breathing in the salty sea air. I look to Damian again and can't help but be entranced by his charm, his mystery. I find everything about him so fascinating. I lean in closer to Damian, closing my eyes as I do so. I'm so sorry, I have to take this. Oh, nicht dein Ernst! Damian steps away from me to answer his phone. Oh no, I hope it isn't Lucian again. After speaking in hushed tones for a few moments, Damian returns to me. Everything okay?
What?
There's an emergency. Lucian?
Huh.
No, thankfully, but I must take my leave. Oh, okay. Is there anything I can do to help? Dads do have to stick together, right? You know it. Then come, there isn't time to waste. After a short drive in silence, we arrive at a rundown building on the outskirts of town. Where are we? It's better if I just show you. I push the surprisingly heavy door open and find myself in a dimly lit waiting room. A few rickety chairs line the walls and there doesn't seem to be anyone behind the front desk. Katze dreht ein bisschen durch. There are a few paintings and pictures on the wall, but they are so nondescript, I'm still unsure of what kind of place this even is. Wait here for a moment, I'll be right back. Speaking of Kätzchen. Damian walks off down to a corridor, his boot heels echoing through the halls of the seemingly empty building. Distant howls echo from some place I can't see, and there's a faint scratching sound like claws on tile. Ein Doggo? I cautiously peek down the hall and find stall after stall of scared-looking dogs. A few of them notice me and skitter up to the chain-link fence, sticking their noses through to sniff at the air. What have I gotten myself into? Suddenly, the lights shut off. I panic. Unsure of where I am or how I can get out, I stumble through the darkness, my breathing getting heavier and heavier. Damian? The lights finally turn back on. Hey, sailor. Mary? What are you doing here? You aren't here for the fight club? I don't want to get punched in the face. Great, because this is an animal shelter. A what? We take care of stray animals, and then people adopt the stray animals. Didn't you see the pets when you walked in? Oh, Sorry, I didn't really expect to see you volunteering at an animal shelter. Nee, wirklich nicht, also mit der Art. Aber, okay. Wow. Okay, kid, way to put me in a box. Ja, schon. Dames, you hear this baloney? Just one moment. Thunder cracks and the door bursts open, appearing from the shadows as he... Damian? What? Damn. Lila steht ihm gut. Hey. It's Damian. He looks completely different. No cloak, no Victorian era clothing, no makeup. I wasn't planning to share this side of me until much later, but I'm not as goth as you think. Es ist oft so. I'm a systems administrator for the IT department of a realty company. I wear tennis shoes to work and I listen to Bruce Springsteen. I enjoy going to the hardware store and looking at storage solutions. And I volunteer at this animal shelter in my spare time. I'm boring. I'm fascinated with Victorian history and the goth lifestyle, that much is true. It's just not all that I am. And I need you to know that. Das finde ich wichtig. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass Leute, die alternativ sind, also gerade so Gothic oder so, werden schnell in Schubladen gepackt und sind dann irgendwie so Stereotyp. Aber es sind halt immer noch Menschen, die ja runde Charaktere in den meisten Fällen und irgendwie noch andere Hobbys haben, die nicht unbedingt Gothic sind oder irgendwie krass oder cool oder weiß nicht. Das habe ich den Eindruck, vergessen die Leute schnell. Oh, I hate to kill the moment here, but there's some pressing business that needs attending to.
I.
Oh, right. It's Duchess Cordelia. Again? Who's Duchess Cordelia?
Oh.
She's one of the pubs. Gets out all the time. She somehow learned how to open doors and now she's unstoppable.
Ah.
When did she get out?
Ah.
This morning. I went to go sing sea shanties to the cats. Aww! And when I came back, she had already bolted. Mag ich Mary doch? I don't know. I have to stay here with the pets, so I need you to go and find her. Of course. Where could she be?
Ugh.
She always ends up running off to the same places. Here, let me draw you a map. Mary starts scribbling on the back of a pet adoption form.
Ah.
She's very smart, ruthless even. You need to stay on your toes and get her back by sundown, or else she turns into a werewolf and starts eating people. What? You're a perfect little peach, Jens.
Eh.
You just don't want her to be stuck outside when it's cold. Oh.
Ah.
I grab some treats and we can hit the road. Damian and I look over the map Mary created for us. Oh man, Nerd's house? At least you're not other Nerd's house. Looks like you're moving up in the pecking order. Congrats, kiddo. Where should we head first? Bayside. Damian and I exit the parking lot and start driving toward town. I look over to him. He seems concerned. Shouldn't be too hard to find the Duchess, right? She's a pretty big pup. Mary wasn't kidding when she said that dog was smart. One time she correctly guessed the winner of the Kentucky Derby. It was a really great year for Bark Bark Bark. I don't know. What do you think our odds are, Jens? Gotta stay positive. My dad once told me, Jens, you can't shove raisins up your nose. And that hurt my feelings. I felt discouraged, but I kept a positive attitude. And you know what? I made it happen. Ew. it might have landed me in the ER and forced me to have 10 golden raisins removed from my nasal cavity, but on that day I learned that anything is possible if you have a good attitude and abnormally large nostrils. Young children are really resilient, I suppose. Yes, young children. I was 16. Let's just hope for the best. We got this. We arrived back at the Bayside. Just like old times, eh?
Oh.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. I mean, earlier today. So what do you think? Any sight of the pooch? None yet. Although who knows if she made it onto any of these ships? The Duchess would do that. I wouldn't put it past her to know how to navigate in rough seas and without a compass. Very smart. Perhaps? Damian and I turn to see my daughter. Amanda, what are you doing here? Did you think I just stayed inside all day, vegging out on the couch and watching TV? Actually, yes. Oh, sorry. What are you doing? I'm heading home to Kurve, out on the couch and watch TV. Had to get a burrito first. Young miss, have you seen a dog around here?
Hey!
Oh, you bet. I saw a Pomeranian with a bow around its neck. I saw a big old Doberman named Henry. There was a stroller full of Yorkies and a greyhound, a golden retriever. Did you see a Mastiff anywhere? No dice. I would definitely have remembered that. I gotta run though. This burrito has about 10 minutes before the cheese breaks down the molecular structure of the tortilla and makes it all soggy. You understand? I do. Of course. Have a lovely evening, Miss Shenanigans. Give me some coffee spoon. We park in front of Matt's coffee shop and walk inside. It seems like a slow day. Matt sits behind the counter, reading a book. Hey, man.
Hey.
Didn't expect to see you two today. What's up? Have you seen any stray dogs around? Can't say I have. You looking for one? Can you describe them to me? Enormous. That pretty well covers it.
Hey.
Cool. I find strays digging for food scraps in the alley out back sometimes. I'll be sure to keep an eye out. We head back to the car. Okay, cul-de-sac. We drive through the cul-de-sac and everything seems to be pretty normal. It looks like Brian's doing some yard work. We pull into Brian's driveway and hop out. Hey, don't step on the grass. Don't. Ich krieg's wieder nicht hin. Don't step on the grass, I just mowed. Have you seen any unusual activity in the area today? Aside from your underwatered lawn? Oh, here we go. How dare you? I take my lawn care very seriously. Jens, please. You haven't seen a dog run through here, have you? Well, a few hours ago I heard Maxwell barking at something. When I came outside, my garden had been torn to shreds. It's going to take forever to retill the soil. There could be a dog. Or rather, feisty raccoon. Whatever it was, it must have been hungry. Ate all of my tomatoes. I'm very sorry to hear about your garden. If you need assistance restoring it to its former glory, please don't hesitate to contact me. Well, do, buddy. Good luck finding that dog. She's probably still hungry. I wonder if she's looking for more food elsewhere. Softball field? Oder ist sie die Pinguine? Damian and I stopped by the aquarium. Everything looks in order here, but it might help to get out of the car and take a look. You seen anything? No dog here. Not even any sign of her. Did you know that penguins are considered the goths of the sea? Damian, I want to believe you so badly. I fear that the hours are growing short. We must make haste if we are to find the Duchess by sundown. Damian's looking more stressed out by the minute. I gotta think of something to lighten the mood. How many goths does it take to screw in a light bulb? I don't know, how many? 1. Goths are very capable, especially when looking for a dog. Damian smiles to himself. I keep reading Damian's directions from the maps as we drive around town. Dann nochmal zum Coffee Spoon, I guess. Weil sie hier noch mehr Essen sucht. We head back inside the Coffee Spoon. Hey, Matt. Guys, I think I may have seen that dog you were looking for. You did? A brown mastiff? Size of a house? Yeah, I saw it digging through the trash in the back. It ran away when I tried to get closer though. Did you see what direction it ran in? Matt thinks for a second.
Hey.
Might have been running east, I think. The pup tore through 3 pans of old grateful banana bread. Want to take some for the road, just in case? Sure thing. Matt packages up a slice. Thanks for the slice, the road slice. This grateful banana bread is gonna be so good. I think he meant to give it to you for the dog. Damn. Right, I meant it's gonna be so good for the dog to eat. I feel like we're on the right track. You think? If we keep this up, we'll find the Duchess in no time. Hey, if you like dogs so much, why don't you have any? Lucian is severely allergic. I wouldn't put him through that. But there are still dogs in my life, so for that I'm grateful. There's about to be one more dog in your life, buddy. Splendid attitude. Let's not waste any more time. Verily. East. Osten ist rechts. So, Bayside? Bayside. Damian and I arrived back at the Bayside. Doesn't seem like anything has changed here. But Matt said the Duchess went east from the coffee spoon. I suppose we need to go not so east? I fear the night draws closer and closer with every passing breath. We must find the Duchess soon. This is serious. I hope we find her. Okay, nicht so Osten und der Coffee Spoon ist hier. Wo ist das Softballfield? Ist da oben. Das eher nicht. Ja, dann Cul-de-sac, ne? We arrive at this cul-de-sac to find everything looking normal, except, uh-oh, Hugo's front door is wide open. She can open doors. This is classic Duchess Cordelia, a telltale sign. We should approach with caution. Whatever goes down in there, I've got your back. We creep up onto the porch and step inside. Oh, sie süß! There, sitting in the center of Hugo's living room like she owns the damn place, is one of the biggest dogs I've ever seen. Woof. Well, she hasn't broken anything in here, yet. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get this leash on her before she tries to escape again and get out of here before Hugo comes home. Easy peasy. Duchess, come here. The Duchess eyes Damian warily. As he approaches, she begins to growl.
Huh.
She's on her guard. We'll need another plan. Banana bread! I reach into my pocket and pull out the slice of grateful banana bread Matt gave me. Duchess sniffs the air and hones in on the bread. Come here, girl. Nice and easy. I've got some yummy homemade vegan and possibly gluten-free banana bread if that's what you're into. The Duchess cautiously approaches me and gives the bread a good sniff before gently taking it from my hand and dropping it on the ground, like dogs always do for some reason. She curls up and starts munching on the bread. Success! Damian walks up behind the Duchess and attaches the leash to her collar. She immediately notices and starts whining. It's time to go home now, Duchess. Damian gives a tug on the leash. She won't move. Duchess, what happened to our report? You and I used to be bosom buddies. She still doesn't move. She's huge. There's no way we could even try to lift her. Well, this is a weird situation to be in. I think we're literally trespassing in our friend's house with this large dog. What are you nerds doing? Ernest stands in the doorway with a plate of pizza rolls. What flavor pizza rolls are those? Pepperoni blast? Nice. The Duchess notices Ernest and starts pulling against the leash. Why is this dog in my house? It's a long... The Duchess suddenly breaks free from Damian's grip and hurls towards Ernest. Ah! Ernest and the Duchess fall onto the ground. Pizza rolls fly everywhere. This is bad. Ernest, are you okay? Ernest feeds the Duchess a pizza roll. Hey, she likes pizza rolls. Ernest sits up, but the dog keeps licking his face. Oh. Hey. Hugo stands at the door, looking like he's at a loss for words.
Huh?
What? Why are you guys... Whose dog is this? It's a long story, but it involves a large dog who knows how to open doors. Oof. Hugo, may I present to you Duchess Cordelia? How do you do? Ruff. We're friends. The Duchess licks at Ernest's face. She's from the local animal shelter. She got out and we've been chasing her all around town. Your house was her final stop. Dad, can we keep her? Oh, das wäre schön. Eldest editor, we're set up to take care of her.
Sweet man.
Wait, did you just call me Dad? Come on, please. Look how cute she is. Hugo sighs.
Oh.
We had been talking about adopting a dog for a while. But you have to promise me you'll take care of her. Yeah, I give her all the pizza rolls her little heart desires. I suddenly remember what's on the back of this map and pull a pen out of my pocket. Oh, shit. Got the forms ready for you if you're interested. I'll even waive the adoption fee since, you know, we technically broke into your household.
Oh.
Well, alright, it's a deal. Hugo steps onto the porch with us and signs the form while Ernest plays with the Duchess inside. He sure seems to be happy with his new friend.
Oh.
I know, he called me Dad. Can you believe it? Damian places a hand on Hugo's shoulder. I certainly can. I think this will be really good for Ernest. It should teach him some responsibility. You should probably look into getting better locks on your doors, though. The Duchess is a wily one, but I do right by her, and she'll love you too forever. Thank you. Ich hab mich verlesen. Long story short, the Duchess now lives in a happy home and neither of us were charged for breaking and entering. So all in all, I think it was a fine day's work. Nice work, you two. Jens, you could be a valuable asset to our team of volunteers, you know. If you ever feel like petting some puppies, hit me up. I do! Mary, I always feel like petting puppies.
Ah.
Good to know. Well, I'll catch you fellas later. Mary starts to leave. And one last thing. Damian's been telling me about you. Glad he finally brought you around. Oh yeah?
Come on.
Damian's my special boy. I love him. We go way back and I got a vested interest in his health, success and well-being. If you ever heard him. Mary, you can fill in the blanks. I gulp. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mary leaves me alone with Damian. So, about the whole goth thing. I completely understand if you aren't interested in me anymore. What? Am I missing something here? I'm not a cool goth prince. I'm boring. I own 5 pairs of tennis shoes. I wear dumb glasses. Don't you care? No. You look so nervous. Damian, do you really think I only like you because of all the goth stuff? That's all cool, but the best thing about you is how passionate you are about the things you love. History, art, Victorian fashion, dogs, storage solutions. It doesn't matter what it is, you care, and that's awesome. Exactly. And also, the glasses are very cute. Exactly, again. You don't think I'm boring? At all? If you're boring, then I don't know what that makes me. I spend too much time online shopping for flashlights. I get excited to mow my lawn on Saturdays. I get cranky about commercials being too loud. I've even been thinking about making my own peanut butter.
Huh.
Then maybe we can be boring together. It would never be boring if it was with you. Damian suddenly closes the gap between us and pulls me into a hug. He buries his face in my shoulder. His hair smells like lavender and rosemary. I was so scared you wouldn't like me. Quite the opposite. Damian pulls away for a second and looks me in the eyes. Without the colored contacts, his eyes are so dark and soulful. Oh, consent! May I kiss you? Thou art welcome. Verily, you may take upon yourself the... You know what, just kiss me. He smiles slightly and leans in, giving me a gentle kiss. Damian pulls away and gives me an intense look.
Huh.
Do you want to help me take care of the puppies? Yes. Damian and I arrive back at the cul-de-sac, our fingers intertwined. Like a proper gentleman, he walks me to my doorstep. This was lovely. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for everything. I'm very happy I can be myself around you. I'm glad, but I have one request.
Huh.
What's that? Can we keep sending each other letters?
Oh.
Well, of course. Damian kisses me one last time before turning around and heading home. Amanda runs back to the couch from the window and tries to look as nonchalant as possible. Hello, Father. I was sitting here on the couch this entire time. Hi, Amanda. So, are you guys, like, starting a vampire coven together? Oh, plot twist. Mothman. Damian's actually Mothman. I didn't see it coming either. Genius. Well, whatever's happening, I'm really glad you two are happy. You deserve it, Dad. Oh, shucks. I'm gonna head to bed. Catch you in the morning. Sure thing. I make my way to my room and fall into my bed with my heart full, excited for the days to come. Kommt jetzt trotzdem diese Party für Amanda? Wahrscheinlich, ne? Dann würde ich die, glaube ich, ein bisschen vorspulen. Oder vielleicht ist es ja doch anders. Boah, voll viele Points, ey.
Wow.
Ja.
My stars, this
Never in a million moons have I had a date such as exquisite as this one.
Habt ihr das gehört? Nice. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think there's her car in the driveway. Okay, gonna act natural. Be cool, Jens. Be cool. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. Yeah, okay, this is... You ask too many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? Well, literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Dad.
Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen?
Huh.
Father, it would be glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under blah. Aha. I take a seat next to Damian as the last guests make their way out of the party. Did you know that in the Victorian era they would call benches seaty boys? What? Really? I'm kidding, Jens. But what if... It's good to see you in your civvies again. Thank you. I had a revelation the other day, Jens, and I think it was largely due to your continued influence upon me. There was a version of myself that might have been embarrassed to show you my true form, my information technology form. But what you said about me, about how my passion was what you truly admired, that emboldened me to feel like myself regardless of how I choose to dress and act. Instead of separate entities, they are simply different facets of myself, a three-dimensional human being with his own thoughts, wants and needs. Exakt das nämlich. Das wollte ich eben sagen. I love dressing the way that I do, but feeling constricted by what I thought was my own personal brand made me lose sight of why I did this in the first place, to make myself happy. I place my hand on Damian's and feel a light squeeze. Looking up, I'm greeted by Damian's warm smile. I'm trying to be more comfortable with who I am, rather than dwelling on who I could be to other people. I can't stop smiling. I'm so proud of him. Yeah. Damian, I'm so happy you've realized that you can be a dog-loving goth. Me too, Jens. Me too. I feel myself inching closer and closer to Damian. I go to brush a lock of hair out of his face, and I'm shocked at how soft it is. How is your hair so soft? Dog shampoo. I keep running my hands through his hair as he leans closer to me, placing a hand on the side of my face. He strokes my cheek with his thumb. You know, public displays of affection were considered scandalous in the Victorian era. Damian pulls me in for a kiss. But I think I can make an exception for you. Ja, nice. Okay. Haben wir das? Ich würde sagen, ich würde gerne noch Hugo und Matt, vor allem Matt daten. Wir daten jetzt Matt. Vielleicht auch noch Hugo. Dann wird das einfach eine lange Folge. Ja. Hot. Ach cool. Ja, Damian mag ich auch richtig gern. Freut mich, dass das geklappt hat. Ich habe schon gedacht, er sagt irgendwie, nee, ich muss mich erst selber finden. Und dann kann ich daten, weil ich weiß nicht, wer ich bin. Aber nee. Glück gehabt. Matt. So, jetzt bin ich sehr gespannt, weil das war ja von Anfang an mein Favorit. Aber ich weiß nicht, ob der ready ist. Also, der ist so in sich gekehrt und so. I don't know. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping for the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII for the new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the coffee spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream cry dancing boy concerts, so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I tried to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. Genau, ich glaube, der hängt noch sehr in seinem Schmerz vielleicht von seiner Vergangenheit und ist da vielleicht noch nicht ready. Aber mal gucken. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room.
Yep.
Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose.
Dad.
Dad, we talked about this.
What?
The sandals, they're older than I am.
Vintage, some would argue.
Oh.
Sag ich auch immer. I thought you threw them out.
Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy?
Huh?
I got kicked out because it was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color.
You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie.
Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop!
Ugh.
Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker.
What's the...
Huh.
It's the trash. You can pry these sandals for my cold dead hands. Fine, keep them, but you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day.
Yeah.
Come on, Dad, we gotta go.
Eh?
I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the PUP concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Aw, some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Süß. Jens! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damian.
Fancy seeing you two here.
I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts.
Hey!
It's a bit of a tradition between Damian and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town.
Huh.
Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes.
You guys see Matt around?
Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van.
Whoa, Vacant Vale is playing a set?
What?
It's a... witch house.
Damian's ears perk. What is that?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds delightful.
Amanda says it isn't.
Shame.
Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help.
I head to the back room of the Coffee Spoon, where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on, sincere bro hug.
Hey.
Glad you could make it, Jens.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
Oh.
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Vale, opening up the set with the selections from his new album Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'll still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speak Easy Choir.
Huh?
No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they open up for POP. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over.
They weren't that bad?
No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yeah.
Yikes.
They are not playing tonight. Well, they are outside. All 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Yeah, come. Matt, you should play.
Come on, Matt, you should play.
Oh, Matt. No, I can't really. I really can't.
I'll play.
What are you doing? What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth.
The Scamminess Manifesto is making a comeback solo show.
I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore.
Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail.
Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Jens.
Is there a keyboard around?
Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yeah, I have one right here.
Then it's settled.
Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not.
As sure as a ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Hey.
Thank you, Jens. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into?
Amanda, I may have made a mistake.
Oh, I told you those sandals were a bad choice.
It's not that. I agreed to pull out my scar.
Whoa.
No! Absolutely not!
I had to help Matt.
Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left Scar behind for a reason.
Look, it's either this, or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is a preferable option. I just have to play the thing.
Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments.
Just promise me you'll still love me after this.
I promise. But I may have to change my last name and hope you'll understand.
Of course.
My new last name is gonna be Fireblast.
Amanda?
Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Oh, man.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous.
Hey.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before, but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry.
Oh, Matt.
Hey.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine, who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage,
Hey.
Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up to the stage beaming. He sets up his two laptops and keyboard and launches into his seat. Thank you, everyone. This one is called Which House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. That's very cool. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic.
Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight.
A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fanbase already? He has a name for the fanbase? This is his first live show.
You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk in my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, ma. Süß.
Love you, honey! Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre.
Hey.
Once he's done, he vacates the stage, and Matt jumps back up again.
Hey.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now.
Hey.
Years. Meant years. 3 years. Was hat er denn? Habe ich das falsch gelesen? Automatisch richtig? Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as Safi right now. Put your hands together for the third waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is gonna open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic, female-fronted punk rock. Yeah, who wouldn't? Dad, can I get a lip ring?
Sure, if you pay for it yourself.
Ist ja nicht so teuer. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third wave closeout, they are set, a variety of acts played to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but it ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There's so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spill the flat white stripes in my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead.
Thanks, Manda Panda.
An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either. Like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Oof. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? Everything is great. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out.
Here.
Hey.
Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Jens. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage. Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night.
Hey.
Now this person, who's my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Scaminus Manifesto, Jens Shenanigans. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damian and Hugo are staring at me in shock.
Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Jens, but you can call me by my stage name.
5 Iron Freddy. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. That's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs.
I guess that's some good stage banter. And now, I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scatty.
Deep breath. How hard can it be? Oh, minigame? Oh shit.
No matter how disastrous it is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I have saved today. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
La la la. Was soll ich denn singen? Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up. Ooh. Singing that easy ska tune. Unity, unity. What just fill up the room? Rude boys coming for ya. Take warning. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Aye. Everybody ska. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up to the Star Trek Enterprise. Scheiße. Piano Solo. Oh nee. Make it stop. I look up at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Scar really is dead, and I killed it.
Everybody Scar?
Everybody Scar!
Hey.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. Zeus. It fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty! Beam me up, Scotty!
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty, to the Scar Trek Enterprise!
Oh.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the other one Darren Springstead wrote in high school.
Hey.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Seller!
The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name.
Hey.
They want to hear you play, man!
Hey.
Matt smiles.
Oh.
I think I'm ready. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about Scar. That was pretty cool. I high five Amanda and we look toward the stage.
Hey.
Hey everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back.
Hey.
This one goes out to a good friend. Is it me? Matt locks eyes with me. Yay! We both smile.
Hey.
You helped me to be able to do this again.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps on to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again.
Oh.
Damian and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me.
Oh.
That was amazing.
Hey.
It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska?
I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently.
I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people.
They really seem excited to see him play.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa.
What?
Ah.
I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Cool.
Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever.
Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop.
Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey dude,
Need help closing up?
Yeah, sounds great.
I love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch overseen by yours truly, graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far. We head back to the coffee shop and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter.
Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Huh?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speak Easy choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic.
Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Hey. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, it really did.
I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Oh, man.
Ich glaube, das hat er doch uns erzählt, oder? Naja. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music.
Hey.
But when I was with Rosa, She lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight.
What changed? Well...
Oh,
Ew. Blood rushes to my face.
hey.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Hey.
Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So, thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this.
I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Oh.
Well, you mean a lot to me. Oh. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth. Oh god, I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't believe I just did that.
Neither can I, but
Oh.
I'm glad you did.
Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hands on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Ow. The moment I open my eyes, I realize we are still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this.
Maybe you're right.
Oh.
Let's go back to my place. Yes. Ach so. Okay. Aber wieder so wenig Points. Ich check's nicht,
That
ne?
was good. Could use a trombone though.
Why? Oh, ich glaube, der wird mit uns Schluss machen, ich sage es euch. Ja, okay. Bla.
Oh. Yes.
Hello.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Ah, hey, ah. Lol, hey. So. Next map.
Hey.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Come
and see, this middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together.
only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. He does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. Ich hab's euch gesagt. I think I had an idea about where this was going, but I don't know anymore.
Hey.
I like you a lot, Jens, but I don't think it's more than just as a friend.
I get that, man. You're cool as hell, and I'm down to keep this as a friends.
Matt looks up at me.
Hey.
I appreciate that.
So I'm still welcome at the coffee spoon?
Buddy, you'd be the guest of honor. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Bla bla bla. Voll schön, dass, also es war jetzt ja ein echt kurzes Gespräch, aber dass wir einfach gesagt haben, so hey, ich fühle nicht romantisch für dich, lass Freunde bleiben. Und kein Scheiß von wegen, Friendzone, bla bla bla, sondern lass einfach im Leben der anderen Person bleiben. Das finde ich total schön. Okay, dann können wir das abbrechen? Dann können wir eigentlich jetzt noch... Ich muss das jetzt... Ich will noch Hugo daten. Also ich will wissen, ob wir nur einen daten können, also final daten, oder ob wir mehrere. Ob es quasi einen richtigen gibt. Weil mit Damian hätte es ja jetzt geklappt. Und mit Joseph und Matt nicht. Ever since the first night at Charcuterie Pies, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. Easy Breezy Beautiful has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 Lost in New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air refresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I would have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more about books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his dressing room. Stimmt, da müssen wir noch rausfinden, ob Chavo ist oder so. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe. Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Ich finde, Hugo hat echt coole Hobbys, ne? Mit Wrestling, Kunst und Trash-Horror. Fühle ich. Nur Wrestling kenne ich mich noch nicht aus.
Hey, alright, folks. Looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce a winner. You know who else is the winner? Me, because I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is.
A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Christmas the Queen. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Okay, cool.
I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen.
I can't tell which version of Christmas the Queen I prefer.
There were things to like and dislike about both, huh?
And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Easy Breezy Beautiful.
Oh, you and I cheers our small slices of camembert, and I go up to accept our gift card, along with an uncomfortably long hug from Christmas the Queen.
May Easy Breezy Beautiful's reign be as long and as wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Halt die Fresse. We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato.
Hey, I got a surprise for you.
Oh.
For me?
Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese.
Oh.
Well, if you think you could somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper?
I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature. So I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Hugo laughs. Super.
You should flip through it.
Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple pages, he finally comes across a small gift I strategically hid inside.
Yes.
You're kidding me. Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series.
You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them.
I like them? I love this. Thank you. But wait, there's 2?
Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Whoa.
You'd go with me?
Heck yeah. I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though.
Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Aww. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say, you're welcome. It's the night of the... Nice. Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little brushy and extremely cute. Sean. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know.
So, it's fake, right?
Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we are led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know that it's technically fake, but we still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smart marks.
So I should be watching this for the acrobatics?
And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience would tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous purpose.
Wow.
What?
I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan.
Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I read dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me.
Till now?
Hugo smiles to himself. Till now. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up to the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start.
I'm sorry, I thought I got us tickets on the lower level.
I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement.
Yes.
This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid.
What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even gonna see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay.
Oh.
I guess you're right.
So what do we have to look forward to tonight?
Hey.
Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of the matches are gonna be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match.
The Eastern Dragon?
Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah.
Oh, so that's what your shirt's from? Yep.
Yep. I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals.
Who's he up against?
The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Yes.
The stadium lights dim, and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system, and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. The Southern Dandy's forbade.
Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole?
He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing.
Did you see what the guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they gonna be okay?
Wrestling's a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but to how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it onto Instagram.
He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh?
He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out.
Oh.
The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with a flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. Das klingt echt lustig, ich glaube, ich muss mir Wrestling reinziehen. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what do you think so far? I'm glad I'm here with you.
The wrestling's cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's...
Don't say hot. Don't say hot.
Cool.
Oh.
You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here.
Hey,
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students.
So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here.
Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs.
Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work.
Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator.
We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats.
What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission.
We gotta be sneaky if we gotta get back in that ring unscathed. How quiet are you?
I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under the desks during class, so I can be pretty quiet if need be.
Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats.
Where to? Can we get inside of my shirt? What?
There's no time to explain. Just trust me.
I lift up my shirt and pull it down over Hugo's body flush against my chest. I start shuffling us towards the door. A few people stare at us, but nobody can tell it's Hugo. At this point, Hugo's nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice. Once we get close to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt.
oh,
Well, it worked, somehow. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close.
Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd.
The lights dim again.
Oh.
This is the batch we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron. We all look up at PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass, Key Performance Indicators. The corporate shill takes the laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics.
That was informative.
The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute? I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd.
On pan flutes, a Central America thing?
Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone.
Corporate Trill, it's nice to see you again.
More cheers from the crowd.
That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch.
He points to the corporate shill menacingly.
I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match.
The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts, and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shield poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still is moving. Could this be the end of his young career?
Get up, Eastern Dragon.
You can do it, Eastern Dragon. The corporate shield launches off the top rope in a huge arch. Arch? Arc? He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shield pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair.
Bad. He should have won that.
I sit down with Hugo.
What a match.
It was amazing.
I think I'm a fan of wrestling now.
Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice us in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. Oh, it zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Raucous, I think. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
Whoa!
What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression in his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Protect Hugo's identity. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. They can't show that on television, can they? The camera immediately moves on. I guess all of the sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. Thanks, I think. I sit down again, trying to ignore the dirty looks I'm getting from people who came here for wholesome content.
I don't know.
So much for lying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We warily keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car.
Man, that was an experience.
Oh.
Right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just wow. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down.
Kinda funny. About the kiss cam, huh?
Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. Oh shit. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Whoa!
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The name's like, something. JD Slamminger? Yeah, that's him. Those ABBA write-ups. You are JD Slamminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand.
Oh.
I'm honored. Ah man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing.
Wait.
It all finally clicks into place for me.
You're the Eastern Dragon. I love your work. Oh, thank you, man.
The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks into his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time.
That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh!
He likes my work.
Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's got a PNB.
Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his cronies just pop out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go.
Huh?
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. Hey, I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha, Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends.
Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon.
All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on. He's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers.
Oh.
Oh yeah? How did I get it? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you, class. Bitch. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Oh, amazing. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave, where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening.
So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be?
Hugo answers immediately.
Yes.
J.D. Slabiger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye. Oh, where I poke my opponent's eye out and call them a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be... Dad.
I don't even wrestle. I just throw dad puns up at the opponent until they submit. Nice to meet you, Hungry. I'm Dad, you know. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves.
You know I could teach you some. I smirk.
I'm game.
Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it.
Oh.
I go easy on you.
On Dad? Absolutely not.
And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move.
Oh.
This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an arm bar.
You're... pretty good.
You can tap out anytime you like.
Not a chance.
Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest.
Hey.
And this is me pitting you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Go for it. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back, a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine, and we laugh. I guess we both win.
I guess so.
I pull him back in for another kiss.
Do you have any more moves to show me?
Oh.
I think I might have a few. Ah! Nice.
I'm JK rolling with delight.
No, don't be. Aber jetzt haben wir ja hier wieder viele Punkte und ein gutes Dings. Heißt das, dass wir Leute mit vielen Punkten potenziell final daten können? Also, dass wir auch zusammenbleiben? Und wir bei den anderen Leuten entweder hätten mehr Punkte sammeln müssen. Bei Matt, ich weiß nicht, ob das possible gewesen wäre. Wisst ihr, was ich meine? Also, ob das so ein... Ob man da schon dran absehen kann, ob das was wird oder nicht. Auf Dauer. Aber ich hatte das Gefühl, dass man bei Matt halt wirklich nicht viele Punkte sammeln kann.
Oh.
Naja.
Oh nein.
Hey! Dude!
Bla bla bla.
Cool shirt.
Thanks. It reminds me of a special night.
So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling.
You know, I was really nervous to come out here dressed like this, but everyone in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor for their wrestling club.
Oh.
Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about.
See, just goes out to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like.
Oh.
I agree, and as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. Blush.
And I'm a big fan of
Quick, think of something clever.
Hugo's. This Hugo specifically.
Hugo laughs.
Oh.
He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead.
I'm happy here.
Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together.
Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves?
Oh.
Jetzt, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle.
What's that?
Oh.
You see. Okay. Also, Hugo und Damian gingen. Ich bin gespannt, oder mich würde interessieren, ich spiele jetzt nicht weiter, aber mich würde interessieren, ob, ich glaube nicht, dass Brian passt. Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass Brian wirklich zu uns passt und dass wir den final daten könnten, obwohl der immer viele Punkte bekommen hat. Also wir bei den Dates. Robert, ich glaube, der will nichts Festes. Da wäre bestimmt was gelaufen, aber nichts für eine Beziehung. Wen gab's noch? Ach, Craig. Ja, ich glaube, Craig ist platonisch. Was ja auch super ist. Das ist uns ein bisschen ein Arschtritt, dass wir Sport machen. Aber ja. Ich fand das Spiel super. Also, ich habe sehr viel gelacht. Ich habe sehr viel mitgefühlt. Ich fand das total toll geschrieben. Auch künstlerisch geil gemacht. Die Charaktere waren mega. Ja, dass man Build a Dad hatte und diese Minigames richtig, richtig cool. Also kann ich jeder Person empfehlen. Schreibt gerne mal, was ihr am coolsten fandet oder was euch überrascht hat oder so. Und ja, dann war es leider schon mit den Dream Dads. Naja, bis dahin.